Welcome to this segment of the program. Inuagata no Sahai is still my name, and we have been on the series, The Wit of Emotional Intelligence. WIT, the wit of emotional intelligence. You know, as a way of reminder, emotional intelligence is being smart with managing your own emotions and being smart with managing the emotions of other people. It starts with you. The journey starts with you. Know yourself. You know, a philosopher said, man, know thyself. Understand yourself, and then with that understanding of how to manage your emotions, you are better positioned to also manage the emotions of others. And as a leader, as a team leader, as a team head, you know, I have something packaged for you this morning when it comes to driving team effectiveness. And it's a topic, 5 ways to engage emotional intelligence to drive team effectiveness. 5 ways to engage emotional intelligence to drive team effectiveness. The number 1 way is for you to model the team culture you want to see. You see, it is very, very strategic and very helpful, you know, for you to be an example of an effective team player. You know, model that example before your team members. It is a great way to infuse positive emotion into the people. It's a great way to stir up positive emotion into your team members when you, as a team leader, is an example of an effective team player. You want team culture in your team. You want your people to, you know, work in fluid collaboration and cohesiveness in being able to achieve the goals and objectives of the team. One key way you can do that and inject positive emotion is for you as a team leader to be an example of a team player. Model the team culture you want to see. This is so important. If somebody should walk into your unit, walk into your department, walk into your organization and ask, who is the best team player? Who is the number 1 team player? On default, the hands of your people should point to you, the team leader, as the best team player, as the number 1 team player. When you model teamwork, you will be positively driving team culture. When you model teamwork, you will be, you know, injecting and infusing positive emotion that will ensure that everybody is on the same page towards working, you know, working as an effective team player or as an effective team member. Because why? The leader is already showing an example of it. So the number 1 way to engage emotional intelligence to drive team culture is for you to model the team culture that you want to see. This is so important. The number 2, assign roles to team members in their areas of strength. Now, the lion is a very strong animal, but there is no way the lion can defeat the dolphin in a swimming competition. It is not possible. The lion does not have that capacity to swim the way the dolphin will swim. In short, the lion does not even have the capacity to swim the way the hairy fish will swim, let alone the dolphin. The dolphin is naturally wired up to swim and just do all kind of maneuvers in the sea or in the water, but the lion lacks that capacity. So you need to understand your team members. You need to profile them to decipher, you know, their areas of strength, and then position them strategically in that, you know, in their area of strength. When you are assigning roles to them, when you are giving them roles, let it be that you assign roles to them in their areas of strength. Now, this will make them, you know, work comfortably with the right emotion, with positive emotion, and it will also give you, you know, that, you know, rest of mind, that rest of heart to focus on doing other important things, you know, because you know that the job is being executed because the people you have assigned the job to, you know, are people that have strength for the job. There are people that those roles, those tasks, you know, is their area of strength that you have assigned to them. This is okay. Number 1 way to drive, you know, to engage emotional intelligence, to drive team effectiveness, is to model the team culture that you want to see. Number 2 way is to assign roles to team members in their area of strength. Strategically place them in their area of strength. The number 3 way to engage emotional intelligence to drive team effectiveness is for you to practice an inclusive leadership model. Practice an inclusive leadership model. Let your leadership style goes beyond just talking to the people. Learn to talk with them. They are different. When you talk to them, you are just dealing out instructions. You are just telling them, do this, do XYZ, do ABC, don't do XYZ, don't do ABC. You just deal out instructions to them. But when you talk with them, which is different from talking to them, you talk with them with the approach and attitude of also getting feedback from them. This is so important. Feedback is the breakfast of winning leaders. Feedback is so critical for any leader across board in different organizations. One helpful way that feedbacks will help you when you listen to your people, when you observe them, is that the feedback will help you to glean insight from these team members on how to better lead them. This is so important. This is so important. So when you practice this all-inclusive leadership model, which transcends beyond you just dealing out instruction and just talking to them, you talk with them, you observe them, you listen to them. When you practice that, you'll be telling these people that you believe in them, that you trust them. And that will stir up positive emotion. It will resonate positive emotion that will put the people in the right mood, in the right positive emotional mood that will make them give their best to making sure that the organization succeeds, the department succeeds, the system succeeds. This is so important. Very, very key. Then the fourth one, avoid abrasive reactions to team members' performance failure. Avoid abrasive reactions to team members' performance failure. When team members perform below expectation, your reaction should not be in a manner that will deflate their self-esteem. It should not be in a manner that will deflate their self-confidence. You don't want team members or employees with deflated self-esteem, with deflated morals and deflated self-confidence working with, interfacing with your customers. You don't want those kind of people. So you should be strategically positioned. You should ensure that when team members perform below expectation, when team members fail, your response to that failure should be in a manner that will make the team members want to put up a great comeback in the next task and assignment you will give to them. This is so important. Please take note of that. Avoid abrasive reactions to team members' performance failure. Then the fifth one, put team members in the future success picture of the team. Put team members in the future success picture of the team. Now, what am I saying? Team members should see and understand that as the company is growing, as the organization is growing, as the team is growing, as the department is growing, the enjoyment from that growth, the dividends, the benefit from that growth will not only just be for the team leader or the team leaders, they also see themselves being part of the enjoyment or the benefit or the dividends that will come out of that growth. So it is very important that you put team members in the future success picture of the team. When a team member, when an employee sees that as this team is growing, there is something for me to benefit. As this system is growing, there is something for me to benefit. There's a reward for me. There is a profit for me beyond my regular normal salary. I stand to be there's a chance of being promoted. There's a chance of enjoying this. There's a chance of enjoying so many other benefits and dividends. This is going to stir up positive emotion. It's going to resonate positive emotion in the people that will make them see themselves as stakeholders and owners of the organization, of the system and business. And this kind of mentality or this kind of orientation, this kind of emotion is going to drive an attitude of top-level performance in the team members. And at the end of the day, you stand to enjoy, to see continuous growth and advancement of the system. This is so important. As a way of review, let's just look at what we have discussed this morning. You remember the series, The Wit of Emotional Intelligence, and our focus this morning is 5 ways to engage emotional intelligence to drive team effectiveness. Number 1, we said, model the team culture you want to see. Number 2, assign roles to team members in their areas of strength. Number 3, practice an all-inclusive leadership model. Then number 4, avoid abrasive reactions to team members' failure. Number 5, make sure that you put team members in the future success picture of the team. This is so key. Now, it's very important you reach out to me so that we can sit down, discuss, have a session with you, have a session with your team members, and be able to drive productivity and effectiveness in that business, in that NGO, in that government parastatal or agency, and take things to the next level for you. My phone number is 080 66 86 5060. I'll take it one more time. 080 66 86 5060. The second one is 080 529 29120. I'll take it one more time. 080 529 29120. I will see you next week, Wednesday. And when I return, I will still be the amiable Inuagata no Sahai. Your day is so blessed. Thank you.